us because we're trying to figure out how to do super speed because no one's ever done it before. And I remember being like, is this safe? And they're like, no, not at all. But keep going, don't look at us, now you're gonna fall. Look forward, look forward. And we're like, oh, let's just figure this out. And there were things that cost $50,000 in the first year that by the time we got to the 8th season, the visual effects company was like, oh, we won't even charge you for that. Like, the technology really caught up, and then the storytelling, I mean, we had a lot of heart in our show, and I think, as far as I know, Flash has a ton of heart, especially with the father-son dynamic. And the Arrow's a little bit darker and more sort of individualistic as far as the characters relate to each other. But from a technology standpoint, I think that was the big break that allowed us to go, and then allowed the other shows to also blossom.
Yeah.
I just said blossom.
Yeah. And we're good pals with a lot of these guys, like Daniel Panabaker and Stephen and Mel, and they're all great people, so it's great to see their success, and the shows have so much success. And it just helps new fans find Smallville in a way, because Hulu just released Smallville, or was it a year ago or something. So we have these new fans that are coming in like, oh, I'm showing my son Smallville now, and it's cool. It's like, who thought we'd be here at conventions and we'd have these fans still hanging out with us. So thank you guys. It's ridiculous. Please keep coming.
But I think it's really notable that when you're the first to be able to last that long as
I've
well.
never heard that one before.
Apologizing to
It was.
Oh my God, a new one. Hold on a second. Can you just hold on here?
No. This is your time, folks.
Time well spent.
You shouldn't be doing that with your neck.
We're really having a lot of... What the hell?
Slight technical glitch as Michael figures out.
It's recording now, so you can keep recording. You trying to take a selfie?
No, dude.
Important content is being created.
So we're having a great time up here. Big audience, really love it. Sign language, very important. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Diarrhea. That's my way to have it. Yeah. Diarrhea. Diarrhea, 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 diarrhea. Explosive. Diarrhea. You made a sound though. She actually went. Thank you for doing this time. Thank you for doing this equipment.
I hope all of you will have learned this sign by the end of the day. Takeaway from FanExpo.
Somebody out there's like, oh,
Next question.
Yeah.
What does he keep saying?
Silent Bob.
Hi, my name's Maddie.
That's what he sounds like.
Sorry. I've been a fan since I was 5 when the show came out, so yeah. And ever since then I've wondered, what was y'all's favorite prank pulled on set?
Favorite prank on set? Well, one of my favorite is Laura Vandervoort was on the show, and we were trying to, it was an episode where Lex was president, and we were trying to, she was going to get shot, and she had these things called squibs, which is the special effects guy hits a trigger, and the blood shoots out of you, and it looks like you got shot. But we did it twice, and we'd be like, 1, 2, 3, and on like 3, she'd go like this, and then she'd get shot. So, and I thought, how can we make this better? So what we didn't tell Laura is on the next date, we hit the trigger on 2. And so it's in the actual episode, is her not thinking she has another second before she gets shot. And so we hit the trigger before she could react to it. And so she's really surprised that she got shot.
Isn't that illegal?
Yeah. And I remember being like, cut, perfect, next scene. And as I was walking away, all I heard was, Laura's funny. Laura's funny.
Kristen, how about you?
Pranks? I don't remember any pranks. I remember that Emmanuel Vaugier put fake poo in your toilet.
That wasn't the first time.
Oh.
Tom put like 10 gallons of chili in my shitter. And I walk there at 6 in the morning and open my trailer, exhausted. They gotta shave my head, probably cut me again. And I look and my whole trailer is full of what I think is crap.
But days before that, Michael, like we were like just talking about, he goes, "Hey man, does anyone go in your trailer when you're not there?"
And I just realized we're dealing with, she's dealing with that. She's dealing with it again. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
And I'm like, "What do you mean? Wardrobe goes in there. People go in and out of there, to get it ready, or like whatever." And he goes, "I'm pretty sure there's somebody taking a dump in my trailer when I'm not there." And I was like, "No way." And he's like, "Yeah, dude." And I go, "How do you know?" He goes, "I can just tell." And I go, "Have you seen it?" He goes, "No, I just have a feeling." So a couple days later, we've been trying to make it true for him. And I got this guy who was like 6'8", like 500 pounds, Big Al. His name was literally Big Al. And he was like the most quiet guy you'll ever meet in your life. He's one of our Teamsters. He'd be like, "Eh." That's it. That's all he ever said. And I had him walk out of Michael's trailer when Michael pulled up. And Michael gets out of his car, he's like, "Hey! Hey!" It's like a Seinfeld episode. He's like, "Hey!" And I just said, "Al, just keep walking. Don't say anything."
Yeah.
Good times.
Oh, diarrhea, Jones. I apologize to no one. This is funny.
I'm so glad we have a young person asking the
Hey,
next
Batman.
questions. Yeah.
What's up, Batman?
Hi, how are you? What's your question?
Hi, I'm Liam, and my question is, what was the funniest, blooper on the set of Smallville? I'm just wondering, I like funny moments.
Yeah, bloopers are fun. Okay, so my favorite blooper, which isn't in the show, but I'll give you a little story. There's an episode that we did where Michael played the president. I think it was probably the same episode I was just referring to. And Michael had a 4 or 5 page speech as president. He had to come out and speak. So we set up this podium and we bring out the actor, who's Michael, to set up the lights and make sure everything looks good. And he comes out and we're like, "Do you want to rehearse it?" Michael's like, "I don't need to rehearse it. I'm standing here, I'm not moving, why should I rehearse it?" Michael will be like, "I'm not moving, why should I do it?" Like, "Fine, okay, cool. All right," so 15, 20 minutes later, we call Michael out and he goes, "Let's shoot the first one." Like, "Okay, let's shoot the first one." And it really matters and everybody pays attention. So we say action, and Michael comes out, stands on a podium like this, and he sits here like the president, and he goes, "My fellow," where are my teleprompters? And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm the president of the United States, why don't I have teleprompters?"
I'm not memorizing this 5-page speech.
Yeah. And I'm like,
President.
"Oh my God." I'm like, we're totally screwed right here. And we're so cut, and Glenn Winter and I are just dying laughing, but we're also scared because 5 pages is a lot of dialogue. So we're like, "We don't have teleprompters, Michael." And he's like, "Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "Hold on, give me 15 minutes. He comes back 15 minutes later, nails the whole thing, "No problem." But it was a pretty funny blooper that I don't think is in the show, but it did happen.
None of that made the show. Waste of time. I don't think, bloopers, we always are doing stuff. We're always messing with each other. We're always laughing. You were always breaking.
Me? Never. I'm so concentrated.
We just had a good time with each other. We really did. It was so easy. And I think the toughest part was being a guest star. Because they'd see, "Oh my God, they're having so much fun. They've been doing this for so long." And they come on, and we would always feel bad and try to help out the guest stars. I remember one guest star didn't know their lines.
I think I felt bad.
They couldn't learn their lines at all. To the point where I looked at him and I go, "Hey, I'm gonna stick the lines to my forehead."
So it's only Michael and I, so imagine if you're a guest star on the show, your first scene is walking down this long medical hallway, and you have to interrupt Clark and Lex and give them this important paragraph of information. And this actor comes in and he says, "Excuse me," we both turn. He was like, "Sorry, can I do that again?" And he got to the point where Michael Michael just took the sides, which are a little version of the script that you get to see before you go into a scene, and he just held them up in front of me. He goes, just read them, dude, just read them. The guy's like, I can't do that, I'm an actor. Michael's like, no, we do it all the time. We do it all the time. Tom, we do it all the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, all the time.
The next time he still couldn't do it, so that's when I stuck him to my head. And I was like, hey, how's it going? He's like, are you sure you guys do this all the time? I'm like, oh yeah, CGI, dude. We did take off. It was a scary moment though. I felt nervous. I remember one guest star who was never invited back. Do you remember when he was like the director, he went up, the director said, okay, about to give him direction, and he goes, why don't you go back to your chair, and you do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and everything will be great. And Tom and I looked at each other like, he won't be coming back. He didn't. Yeah, it's really weird.
Well, hi.
So my question is mainly for Kristen and Tom, and it's how did you guys feel when you were filming your last scene, and if you thought it was like a good ending for your guys' relationship or characters?
Well, Kristen was really happy. She's like, I'm sorry, dude, I got this kryptonite skin. I gotta go. In fact, you need me for your close-up? When we turned around, you were ready to go.
I don't remember what we shot.
Oh yeah, it was the last
Was it
scene.
outside?
It was right outside the studio. It was like wet and the whole thing, and it was like, I couldn't get close to you because you had kryptonite skin.
Oh, right, and
You
the
had to
thing
leave.
was burning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you and I, like, listen, the thing is, like, we always had trust between the actors on the set. Like, we kind of have our own thing going on. And then we're like, okay, cool, let's do the scene. All right, cool. Like, whatever. Kristen was like, she was done after that. She's like, cool, all right, thanks. And I was like, yeah, right on. We'll be here.
That's true, that is how it went.
Yeah. It was very rational. On set, at least, you know. But emotional for the characters, but that's where the acting comes in. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's probably not the most satisfying answer ever.
No, I'm not going to satisfy a lot of answers. I'm sorry. Michael does. So he's
Michael's showing us videos he's been filming.
Cat videos.
I was filming these sleeping while they're talking.
All right.
Hey there, what's your question?
Oh yes, my name is Shane, and during the early years of Smallville, I was, and this was before Superman Returns came out, I was hoping that after they wrapped up the series that they would do a Superman movie based on the Smallville continuity, and my question to you, Tom, is would you have been on board with that if they had?
You said a Superman video game?
No, if they had made a Superman movie based on the Smallville
continuity.
Oh
I would have been on
yeah.
board with
We
it.
actually, I don't know if I just made this up or not, but I thought we all kind of talked about, because we had all gotten to a point in Smallville where it was like, we all felt something needed to change, like around year 6 or 7.
You got rid of me. That was
Needs to
your
evolve.
change.
Yeah. And the idea was like, why don't we do a movie in between 2 seasons where Clark becomes Superman, or some version of something, and then we come back to the TV show. And I remember talking to Al Miles, and they were like, you realize that will like never happen. Like no TV show stops to do a movie about itself and then goes back to being a TV show. Now you can do whatever you want, but there was just like that wasn't gonna happen. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, he was already gone.
A satisfying answer.
He left like mid-answer. Like, he just
All right, well, you know.
Hi.
It's my point of view. No, sorry.
He's doing the theme song to my podcast. It's my point of view.
You're listening to Inside of You. Michael Rosenbaum.
Thanks, buddy. Look at that. Thanks for listening, man. Free on iTunes.
Anytime I go to a restaurant, I always ask the waiter or waitress, what's the craziest table you've encountered, or worst whatever. Nurses, I always ask what's the worst patient. What's the strangest fan encounter the three of y'all have had? What's the creepiest or weirdest?
Tom's
got one.
Go for
My
it.
favorite fan encounter is one that Michael had. The one that you had. I'm gonna steal it from you.
Is it the one with, Go ahead.
Yeah, I can have that one. So, as you all know, visiting us at our tables. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to stand in line, and there's a lot of time that's spent in line, and you guys are very patient. Again, thank you for that. And 99.999%, you meet people who are like, dude, I really love the show, this is the impact it had on me, great to meet you, and it's like, oh, really positive. This dude, Michael's sitting there, and there's, the person leaves, and the next dude comes up and he goes, hey man, I just want to tell you, I waited in line to tell you something. And Michael's like, well, sure. He's like, I think Gene Hackman is the best Lex Luthor ever, not you. And Michael goes, so do I.
That's what I said.
And the guy was like, well.
And then just
And then walked off.
Hey,
You
man.
imagine waiting in line for 2 seconds to do that? Let alone 45 minutes?
And what I think he really wanted me, he goes, hey, I just want you to know my favorite is Gene Hackman. And I'm like, yeah, me too. He's like, oh, all right. All right, then. I guess we're on the same. I had this one moment, I was at a Chicago concert, the band Chicago. Can you name a song, Tom?
No. I'm more of a foreigner guy.
If you leave me now, take away the biggest part of me.
Are you?
How do you do that? Okay, so I went to the Chicago concert and I went to get a beer. And I went to get a beer, and this woman who's getting my beer, she goes, mm-hmm. And I go, mm-hmm, what? She goes, I know who you are. And I go, who am I? She goes, I swear, you Lex, baby. Hang on, wait a minute. She goes, you Lex, baby. You Lex. So I said to her, I go, do you want an autograph or a picture? She goes, no, I'm good. I don't need no picture. You have a nice evening. That was it, man. She was just cool as hell.
You did get the beer though, right?
Oh yeah, I got the beer.
You got the beer.
It wasn't free. That's all right, son.
disappointing.
You Lex, baby. Now pay you millionaire with your fake millionaire money. What's yours?
Yeah, what's your...
I don't have like a specific story. I have either really wonderful, amazing fans, a bunch of them are here today, who are incredibly supportive and follow me like places, and they're awesome, or I get really scary people. So I kind of get on both ends of the spectrum. I think I think Erica did too, but I had a stalker that came to set a lot. But we had.
You did?
Oh yeah, that's when we got security.
How did you not know this?
I always think it's funny about people and their stalkers. Shouldn't you really be with that person because they fucking will kill for you? They will do anything for
They
you.
will also kill
This
you.
will be edited.
Yeah.
This will be edited. So, dude.
What are you stalkers out there?
That's
I'm
easy
kidding.
for him to say because he's 6'5", 240. She's a little woman.
Maybe file this under things not to put on the internet, right?
Yeah, don't translate this, please.
He's joking.
Jokes.
Jokes. We got jokes. All right. We got only
Sorry.
time for like 2 questions left. So, young person, hi, how are you? What's your question?
Tom, how did it feel whenever you broke the bed in the floor?
When you broke the bed, how did it look?
He said, how do you feel when you broke wind?
Very different question.
I mean, that's a good follow-up, but
You're talking about in the pilot, when I was floating above the bed and then woke up and fell into the bed, is that what you mean?
Or how do you feel when you go to bed?
It's just when I broke the bed.
Broke the bed.
Right, in the pilot, where he was dreaming about Lana and then he fell down and broke the bed.
apparently it wasn't very
There were
memorable for
multiple
Tom.
bed-breaking incidents. Which one are you referring to?
What's your favorite? What's your favorite? You don't have a favorite bed-breaking moment?
Well, I did think in the pilot, if that's what you're referring to, I thought it was a great moment to show the audience that he had this ability to fly without him knowing it. That levitation, it's actually the first time you ever see him show any, aside when he was like typing at the beginning, which like ultra fast, which was kind of funny. But that's the only time you see that this guy might be a little like special in a way and unique. Yeah.
At the last episode, I was like, get that suit on.
Oh, you were saying get the suit on in the last episode? Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You're adorable.
Thank you, you are. You are adorable.
Good job.
All right, guys, final question, and we gotta get out of here.
No question. This better be a good one.
No pressure.
We won't answer it anyway.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's not Smallville related per se. First of all, I want to say thank you for being here, and I really appreciate it. I grew up with Smallville, and I actually wrote about it in my college admissions, and I got into my #1 college because of it, so thank you so much.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. And since I recently graduated, I've been having a lot of thoughts about college again, and I know that you are studying right now, Kristen, and I was wondering, what is your major and why did you choose it? And for Tom and Michael, I'm not sure if you guys went to college or anything like that.
I went to the College of Smallville.
I went to college. I graduated from Western Kentucky University. There's a hilltopper here tonight, I know. No?
That guy.
There he is right there. There's a hilltopper. We gotta have a 2.2 to get in, baby, but we got it. Go Hilltoppers.
Oh, you got another one too, Michael, over there.
Hilltoppers! Woo!
Okay, there-
For Tom and Michael, what would you guys study and why? Or what did you study and why?
What would you study and why?
How do you hear that?
I'm learning how to.
The sound isn't great.
Well, so real quick, because we gotta get out of here.
I'll tell you, I'm
What would you
studying
study?
history.
Yes.
History and why?
Why?
Yeah.
Short answer. Because I am kind of at a place where I want to understand where we are at, where I am at contextually, and it kind of places me in my present, and I love that.
Great.
Thank you.
Hey, can we get a picture with everybody behind us with the lights on? Can we do that?